Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Miracle Maker Football channel. Welcome to the first video for today as Chelsea's hunt for a new home begins. Chelsea want to expand Stamford Bridge. Here is a little update about the situation. Todd Boehly is believed to have held informal talks with Fulham's owner about ground sharing, but although representing the most convenient move, just 1 mile down the road, a spell at Craven Cottage, which have a capacity of 24,500, could see the Blues miss out on key revenue. Todd Boehly, he held talks with Fulham so that Chelsea can be sharing stadium with them. You know, Chelsea and Fulham, we are very close, just about 1 mile from our Stamford Bridge ground, which represents the most convenient move. And we have a very good history playing at Fulham. The only stadium I think we have a better history playing at is Burnley. But the major issue that Chelsea might face if we are to stay at Fulham, the capacity of Fulham, the Craven Cottage, is very small for a club like Chelsea. The revenues will massively drop. It has a capacity of 24,000. This is the only challenge that Chelsea will be facing if we are to call Fulham our temporary home. There are so many options to also consider, like the London Stadium, the home of West Ham. But personally, I don't think the move to the London Stadium will be possible. The London Stadium is already hosting so many events. Though it is a home for West Ham, but it hosts so many events, both musical concerts and the rest of them in London. So that London Stadium is always busy. Personally, I don't like that London Stadium. The only stadium I think Chelsea can consider is Wembley Stadium. We have good history playing at Wembley. And Wembley, I guess, is the biggest when it comes to capacity. It has about 90,000 capacity. The revenues will massively increase. Though Wembley is a bit far from Stamford Bridge compared to the likes of Craven Cottage and the London Stadium. Another stadium I believe Chelsea might consider is the Twickenham. I don't really know much about the stadium, but for now, no decision has been concluded. No decision is made yet as where Chelsea will stay while the plans for a new stadium commences. Todd Boehly is obsessed. He wants to increase the Chelsea's revenue by increasing the capacity. You know, Stamford Bridge is very small. Our home is very small. Even if you are watching game, you discover that the fans are so close to the players, to the pitch. So they want to expand it. We already bought an empty space at the back of Stamford Bridge. I guess we are not moving away from that arena. I guess Chelsea will be planning to maybe demolish the hotel behind the Stamford Bridge and move it to that ground that we bought, then expand the Stamford Bridge. Anyhow, we keep our fingers crossed to see how this develops. Moving over to another story. Chelsea are not looking to replace Robert Sanchez. He has an important advocate at Coban in Ben Roberts, who is his former goalkeeping coach at Brighton. He is now the head of goalkeeping at Chelsea. There is a belief he has all the tools to become one of the best keepers in the world. You know, there are so many opinions from the fans that we should give another person a chance, or maybe we should get another elite goalkeeper. But according to this report, Chelsea are not even planning to replace Robert Sanchez. That means the earlier rumors we heard about Chelsea being linked with Aaron Ramsdale is only but a rumor, which I am so happy. I wouldn't want Chelsea to stoop so low in going for Aaron Ramsdale. So Chelsea are not planning to replace Robert Sanchez. His former goalkeeping coach at Brighton is currently Chelsea head of goalkeeping coach. So he believes that Robert Sanchez has every tool to become one of the best goalkeepers in the world. It will be harsh for us to call on Robert Sanchez to be sacked from the first team, whereas we are giving opportunities to other players, to other outfield players that are struggling at the moment. Mikhailo Mudryk, we have given him so much grace. 20 league matches without a single goal. Nobody called for his sack. We only clamored for him to be given more opportunities, that things will turn around for him. If you can give Mikhailo Mudryk such a long period of grace, I think Robert Sanchez still deserves a little grace. If you watch closely to the statistics of Robert Sanchez, you will discover that he is not that bad. We all make mistakes. Any team playing from the back is bound to make such mistakes time after time. There are so many moments that Peter Cech made so many blunders that resulted to goal. But it doesn't take any fact that Peter Cech still remains one of the best, if not the best goalkeeper in the Premier League era. So mistakes are part of the game. We are all angry because his costly pass to Enzo Fernandez, who, I don't know what happened, allowed the ball to roll over him and get to Declan Rice. Everybody is very angry with Robert Sanchez. Personally, I am angry. Had it been we won that game against Arsenal, if we get a win against Brentford by Saturday early kickoff, we'll be occupying the 6th position ahead of Newcastle. But we drew the game that made us to get stuck at the 10th position. It is unfair to give up on Robert Sanchez because of these few blunders. This is not the first time, I understand, but Robert Sanchez should be given the opportunity to right his wrongs. I'm also part of the team that is clamoring for Petrovic to be given opportunity. After Brentford will be playing Blackburn at the Carabao Cup, and I would really love to see Petrovic perform so that we will get to see if he is actually better than Robert Sanchez. But believe you me, we are not there in the training ground. There is no how Petrovic will be better than Robert Sanchez, and the goalkeeping coach will still be stuck with Robert Sanchez. He is not giving them bribe or doing any favors for them. So if Petrovic can come in against Blackburn and put in a masterclass performance, then we'll be having the discussion and the conversation of him displacing Robert Sanchez as #1. But until we see Petrovic in action, let us support our own. Let's support our own. If we can support the outfield players that are struggling. Enzo Fernandez has missed so many opportunities, so many big chances, but no one is calling for Enzo to be dropped because we believe he has the tool to become one of the best midfielders in the world. If you cannot give up on Enzo, if you cannot give up on Casido after that disastrous debut, if you cannot give up on any other player, it is unfair to give up on Robert Sanchez. Stay cool to this channel because more exciting updates will be coming your way in this channel. Do well to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button on this video. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.